The roar of engines fills the air at Johnson Valley, California, where history is about to be written in the dust and rocks of one of off-road racing's most brutal challenges. But through the lens of time, we witness the extraordinary journey of Laras Simpson, a small-town mechanic whose yellow Jeep Rubicon became a symbol of transformation in the male-dominated world of extreme off-road racing. 5 years earlier, in a modest garage in Thunder Creek, Lara spent her days fixing broken vehicles and dreaming of something bigger. Her hands, calloused from years of mechanical work, moved with practiced precision as she restored old Jeeps to their former glory. Little did she know that these same hands would one day grip the steering wheel in one of the most challenging off-road races in the world. The King of the Hammers wasn't just any race. It was a grueling test of human endurance and mechanical fortitude that had broken the spirits of countless seasoned drivers. Through rare footage from local news archives, we see Laras' first encounter with the race, standing on the sidelines, studying every move of the competitors with intense focus. The traditional racing community barely noticed her then, but that would soon change. With determination burning in her eyes, Lara spent 2 years modifying her yellow Rubicon, introducing innovative solutions that raised eyebrows among the old guard. Her garage became a laboratory of unconventional ideas, where she developed a unique suspension system that could handle the brutal terrain differently from the accepted norm. The local racing community watched with skepticism, some even mockingly calling her the Yellow Experiment. The morning of her first King of the Hammers qualification attempt arrived with a golden sunrise over Johnson Valley. Dashboard camera footage captures Laras' steady breathing as she grips the steering wheel, her yellow Rubicon standing out against the dusty landscape like a defiant statement. The whispers among the veteran racers were clear. They didn't expect her to make it past the first technical section. But as her Jeep tackled the course, something remarkable happened. Where others fought against the terrain, Laras seemed to dance with it. Her unconventional approach to the notorious rock-crawling sections showed a fluidity that contradicted the aggressive, power-heavy techniques favored by traditional racers. The dashboard camera caught her subtle steering adjustments, her perfectly timed throttle control, and most importantly, her calm demeanor as she conquered obstacles that had defeated many before her. The qualifying run became the talk of the racing community. But not everyone celebrated her success. Veterans of the sport claimed her techniques wouldn't hold up in actual race conditions. Some even suggested her methods undermined the true spirit of off-road racing. Yet Laras remained focused, knowing that innovation often faces resistance before acceptance. Race day arrived with an electric atmosphere. Dashcam footage shows Laras' hands steady on the wheel as she lines up at the starting line, her yellow Rubicon now a familiar sight that drew both cheers and skeptical glances. The flag drops and the race begins, unleashing a symphony of engines and flying dust across Johnson Valley. Through the punishing course, Laras' revolutionary approach proves its worth. Her Jeep moves through technical sections with an almost balletic grace, while others struggle with the traditional bash and crash method. The onboard cameras capture a crucial moment when she encounters the infamous Sledgehammer climb, a near-vertical wall of rock that had ended many racers' dreams. Instead of charging the obstacle head-on as tradition dictated, Laras approaches at an angle nobody had tried before. The crowd holds its breath as her yellow Rubicon seems to defy gravity, finding grip where others found only failure. This moment, captured from multiple angles by spectators' phones, would later be studied and replicated by future racers. As she crosses the finish line, Laras doesn't just win the race. She sets a new course record. The victory sends shockwaves through the off-road racing community. Some veterans immediately dismiss it as a fluke, while others begin to quietly study her techniques. The controversy that follows her win reveals deeper tensions within the sport about tradition versus innovation. But the real twist in Laras' story emerges in the months following her victory. As other racers begin to adopt elements of her technique, the sport itself evolves. The very veterans who once criticized her approach now find themselves seeking her advice. The yellow Rubicon that was once mocked becomes a symbol of progressive thinking in off-road racing. Today, walking through the pits at King of the Hammers, you'll see countless vehicles incorporating elements of Laras' innovations. The small-town mechanic who dared to challenge convention didn't just win a race. She changed the very nature of the sport. Through her story, we learn that true victory isn't just about crossing the finish line first. It's about having the courage to forge new paths, even when tradition pushes back. As the sun sets over Johnson Valley, Laras Simpson's yellow Rubicon still stands as a testament to the power of innovation and perseverance. Her journey from skepticism to celebration reminds us that sometimes the biggest obstacles we face aren't on the race course. They're in the minds of those who resist change. In the end, it wasn't just Laras who won. It was the spirit of innovation itself, proving that progress often comes from those brave enough to take the road less traveled.